Hey guys, good afternoon. Let me do a review on a very popular fragrances in the fragrance community. It's a niche fragrance, very expensive fragrance, and I do not have a full bottle. First disclosure. Bear with me. I'm gonna do a little sample review right here. I didn't wear it enough, to be honest, because it was full, but I wore like few days, like let's say 3 days, one spray just to test. All right. So this is Bergamot 22 official sample. Okay. So these I believe come in 1.5 mil, and even for the sample it's very pricey. It's almost $10 to get this amount of juice. So is the price tag worth it? And how's the juice? Who is it for? What time? Longevity? Stuff like that. So I'll tackle all that based on my experience. So this one, Labo House. Labo House, I have interest in two other fragrances, the Rose and the Santal. I think those two I really want to try out and see how they, develop on my skin and which one is a full bottle worthy. There's also one from Neroli line. I think Neroli, something called Neroli Bergamot. Sorry, Le Labo. I don't know. I forgot the name. It's the Neroli one. So this one I wanted to try for a long time because I heard a lot of great things about it. I've been watching reviews, and sometimes when it's difficult to pull the trigger on the full bottle like these. It's at least if you have the love for it, go for the sample and try it. You will not regret it. So let's try what this fragrance is all about. I don't have the bottle. You can see the bottle picture in the opening as the thumbnail. And these fragrances are kind of on the pricier side. I think they come in smaller and bigger bottle sizes. The price is around $300, or I think $250, $300, $350 per 100 ml like this. And I think I heard from Sebastian Zara something interesting. If you buy a bottle and then it's finished, I think they're refillable bottle or something like that. So when you take it back to the Labo house, they will actually take out the bottle and they replace the nozzle, the sprayer of the bottle, and then they wash it, the whole bottle, and then they put new sticker, whatever, up top on the bottle, and you get basically a brand new bottle for a lesser price tag. So that's kind of cool. So let's try this fragrance. These small samples you have to spray like this, otherwise they are difficult to spray. Okay, let's go. I think got enough juice. It's not spraying properly, but I can get whiffs of it. Let's go one more. Yeah, the sprayer on this is not the best. Okay, so let that settle down. And my scent of the early day it was a Friday weekend, a very breezy, sort of cloudy, clean day. But then now it's raining, so it's about 5:30, reaching towards 5:30 p.m. We have a game on, India versus Bangladesh. I'll be watching that. So when I woke up, I wore Deoram cologne, and then after the shower, I'm wearing on my neck Clinique's Happy for Men. So both are citrusy, fresh fragrance. So is this, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. So this fragrance, wow. The first thing I would like to talk about this fragrance is how gorgeous the opening is. It's just that opening that is a killer. I heard about that, like no other citruses or bergamot note is as gorgeous as this. And I can assure you, I have had, let's say, some designer, as I'll tell you. Sorry, I have a few that I told you just today's scent of the day was this one, Deoram Cologne and Clinique's Happy Form. And these two are designers and they have a lot of nice citruses. This one has orange and stuff like that. So I know citruses very well. I love my citruses. I love citrus-based fragrance because I am from very hot and humid country. And a very close fragrance I'll show you today, compare a little bit with it, is very bright. No, this is not bright. This is a Radiant Bergamot. So I think I said in my review, this is perhaps close to Bergamot 22. So let's see what I think about that now. Okay, I have it on my paper for some time. Okay, so now this one, let me talk about longevity on this. When you spray it at first, it smells really strong. It's as if it's gonna last the whole day, but that's not the case, sadly. I don't know if it's reformulation or what, but this fragrance, the smell, I'll come to the best part, is the smell, but the performance perhaps could have been better. On my skin, it's at least, maybe it's because it's a fresh fragrance, it doesn't last like very like it's not a very long lasting fragrance, to be honest. I get about 4 hours total longevity with, let's say, 1 hour of projection. Okay, it's subtle projection, not very heavy. So when you spray it for the first time, it smells very strong. It smells amazingly natural smelling. It has good fragrance oil concentration, and it's very no alcohol blast, and it's very natural smelling fragrance. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. So that opening, I think you guys are paying for that opening smell, like the opening of it, that it has notes of bergamot, petitgrain. It has amber, musk. I think there is also few other notes going on. Let me check. I think there's vanilla, grapefruit, and cedar. Sorry, had to open the Fragrantica. I didn't want to miss out on the notes, right? So basically what I get from it is that bergamot and grapefruit opening is just blast. It's a citrus blast. If you're a fan of citrus, you're gonna love this fragrance, okay? And it will change. Definitely it will change. You can see how shiny my hand is. It has great presence on your skin. So after that, that amber is just gorgeous, and the amber, it's sort of like a imaginary note, but what I get from it, slowly slight bit of vanilla and musk will pop up on the dry down, and you get some florals, so it makes it very unisex fragrance. I think it's good for summer days, hot days. It will be great to wear it. It's almost like having a gin and tonic or something refreshing drink. Okay, who is it for? I think anybody can wear it, but given the price tag of this fragrance, I don't think everybody can afford it. Okay, so this fragrance, it's very pricey. So is the price tag worth it? That's the big question. If you actually have that sort of, it's something like you do not start your fragrance journey with this kind of fragrance, okay? Because this kind of fragrance are, unless you're filthy rich, you won't be able to afford it. But if you slowly develop your taste, I was talking about this one, very radiant bergamot, very beautiful juice for the price. It's green juice. Let me spray that. I hate to compare, but I'm just suggesting few alternatives, right? This one has beautiful spray as well, beautiful bottle, and this one is available now. So what I get from it, it also has that beautiful the bergamot, okay, beautiful citruses, but it's a little bit like a ice cream sort of a citrus. It's not as natural smelling as the Bergamo 22, like, yeah. So but this one has beautiful citrus presence, okay? But I wouldn't suggest this as a replacement for Labo Bergamote 22, but this is a great fragrance, okay? This is a really, really good fragrance for the value, very long lasting as well, but it's a lot more musk than citruses. The bergamot in this will disappear in 15 minutes, very sadly, okay? But I really like this fragrance on a hot summer's day. It's a good fragrance, a little bit musky, okay, on the dry down, but it's a good fragrance to wear. Then if you really like Dior cologne, you can try it. It has natural lemons. So lemon versus bergamot, there's a difference. If you smell them side by side, you can tell. But I would suggest this as an alternative if you love lemons. So the seasons, age, I would say it's like for anyone who can afford it. How many sprays? I think I would love to go 3 to 4 sprays. I think that should be sufficient. The thing is, as I told you, fresh fragrances based on bergamot neroli, you shouldn't expect all day performance. Only fragrance that comes to my mind is a longevity beast, Mancera's lemon line. This one has that lemon all day, winter, summer, any day, anytime, okay? So that one is an exception. But for this kind of fragrance, I think it's the experience, it's the smell, are the two reasons you should get this for. And the amber and the little bit of the dry down, it's kind of nice, but that I wish that opening, that those mouth-watering citrus, the bergamot and the grapefruit blast, I wish it's lasted forever, okay? But it's a good longevity, like it's a good performer kind of a fragrance. It's not horrible, okay? So looking at the price and quality ratio, you definitely get quality in this fragrance. This is hands down one of the best fragrances that I sniffed. I would compare this with Georgia of Neo, Shooting Stars Neo. That is one fragrance. I would compare this to the quality of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, that line, and perhaps Unjardin line of Hermes. Okay, that's also very natural smelling perfume. Like this one, I will review this in time. The quality in those are absolutely stunning. You know, like you smell those, you know, the most natural smelling fragrances. This is one of them, the top tier. Okay, so definitely on the masterpiece creation on this line. And I definitely, if I can afford it, I would buy it. So Bergamo 22 longevity, I would give this like 7 out of 10. Not the best, but it's okay. Smell 10, no doubt. Projection of it, people can smell it around you, but I think it's not a piece like other fragrances quite, but let's say 7 out of 10 projection. Versatility, 6 out of 10. In the cold weather, I don't think this will do really wonders, but compliment factors, this is going to be very high on compliment factors. Anybody sniff this on you, very high class juice. If you know Edition Blanche, also very high class citrus. Okay, so I put these, even Cartier Declaration, no, not Declaration, Cartier Roadster Sport, they have very beautiful citruses. So you can see I'm very picky about my citruses. This is one of them. Definitely high love for this fragrance. I really enjoy wearing this. Let me spray it once more, just to get the opening note once again. There is some similarity to Radiant Bergamo right here, I can tell you. There is some similarity, like 70%, 75% to this, but this is way better quality. So if you're looking to buy one of the best citruses in the market or the game, Bergamo 22, I highly recommend. If you can afford it, go for the full bottle. You're not going to regret it. Despite the performance is not the beast and the prices are here, I think sometimes it's good. It's okay, it feels good to pay for good quality, right? But it's not a must buy. I'm not going to say this is a must buy, blind buy, because it's expensive. Sample it. Definitely sample it, buy a decant or sample whoever has it. Try it. You have to experience a fragrance like this in your lifetime journey, right? So overall, this fragrance is, despite the price factor, everything, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. That one point, I would cut it because it's very difficult. It's not accessible to everybody, and it's not perhaps the most affordable fragrance. That's one thing that kind of puts me off. But the quality, for the quality, this is 10. This is definitely 10 out of 10 for the quality. The whatever the notes, they're together very nicely blended, very smooth. They don't clash with each other. There's no conflict among notes with each other. Very easy to wear, very enjoyable. You definitely wear this in a daytime work. If you're a doctor, you can wear it. Lawyer, teachers can wear it. Ladies definitely gonna smell awesome with it. It's heavenly kind of smell. Okay, so for the quality 10, overall I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. Right, Bergamo 22 by Labo. That's my evaluation. Everybody take care. Time for the game, and do let me know how you like this fragrance if you ever tried it. Talk to you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.